Hello and welcome to Taco Town. I'm Leo, aka Papa Taco. Today we're part of a draft event called the Joyous Community Vulpine Draft, JCVD for short. And it's run by MercurioBlue, the wonderful MercurioBlue. It's a Swiss event. And we're going to draft any moment now, I think. We have our full pod of 8 here set to draft. This is early WOE, my first WOE draft in this event, and the first WOE draft in this event. Haven't done too many drafts. Looking like black, red, green are coming out as the top colors in the early poll results. All right, I'm ready. Oh, hey, Nick. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you're well. Tell me about your life if you'd like. I'd be happy to hear about it. Long time no see. Got one person who's not ready. But I'm ready. I'm double ready. I'm ready enough for everybody. Let's go. All right, everybody's ready. Oh, cool, Nick. Hey, I'm looking for a few more players for Night Strix League. Check the Discord if you're interested. All right, pack one, pick one. Thunderous debut, 8 mana bargain. Look at the top 20 cards of your library. Reveal up to 2 creature cards from among them. If it was bargain, put them on the battlefield. Look at the top 20. That's wild. So 8 mana. Look at your half your deck and put your 2 best creatures on the battlefield most of the time. That's not terrible. Single spawn, lookout. When an aura enters the battlefield, draw a card. That could be pretty good. There's a lot of auras running around since all of the enchantment thingies. These little token auras like the Wicked Roll, etc. Hopeless Nightmare is pretty nice for a 1 mana thing to bargain away. Should I try out Thunderous debut? 8 mana, an 8 mana spell, the place to start. I'm gonna go for it. Pick the rare card. Candy Grapple's really nice. Good removal. Witch's Vanity is a good value card. Here's another green card. What is it? Play an additional land this turn. Yeah, the adventure part isn't very good, but just a big chonker we could find with our debut. But I'm gonna go with one of these black cards here. Between Vanity and Grapple. Don't. Rare land, blue-green, Simic. I just take a hollow scavenger. Hollow scavenger is pretty decent. Food and a creature that can have threat of activation with that food. Taking our green-black lane for now. This seems like a good way to close out a game for sure. Find some of those big guys. The green Hamlet Eater guy, he's really powerful. Comes in for 5 mana when you bargain it. It's a 6/6 trample. That's the #1 card we would want to add to this deck when we've got Thunderous debut. Back for seconds. This is return 2 creature cards. If this was bargained, you make it put one of those onto the battlefield instead of putting it into your hand. Okay. Solid value. Take the monstrosity though, and just add another creature to the deck. Damn. Looking to be Golgari. I love Hopeless Nightmare quite a lot. Sweet Tooth is also good value. It just does a lot of stuff. 2 mana. This is one of the best cards you can do to get early stuff to bargain with. Deals 2 damage, makes them discard a card. Then when you sacrifice it, you scry 2. We want to have bargain fodder for our good bargain cards. Sweet Tooth might be better, but I'm gonna go with Nightmare here and go with the strategy that worked for me in a trophy deck that I had. Conceited Witch, I like that it's 2 pieces of cardboard. I guess this one is as well. Food. I guess is black-green like the food deck? I think it is. Night of Sweet's Revenge. Creative food. A lot of stuff here. This lets us use our food to ramp into Thunderous debut. Sweet Tooth Witch is also good. A lot of good cards in our colors. Sweet's Revenge good enough? There's a lot of stuff. There's so many words on the card. I don't even know exactly what it does. If I'm being honest. It like makes your creatures stronger by how much food you have. Which was what I wanted. Ariette's Tempting Apple. In control of target creature, so it's like a treachery effect. And then you can eat the apple to gain 3 life because it's food. Or you could use the apple to hurt your opponent. I think we just take a Crystal Grotto here, maybe in case we want to splash. Sometimes it's nice to splash the off-color adventures, if nothing else. Yeah, this is good with some ETB effect triggers. We'll just take the Grotto to potentially splash. Toadstool Admirer is cute. Evolving Wilds again if we want to splash. Let's commune with nature. Look at top 5, reveal a creature. Just take Evolving Wilds. Maybe we open up a bomb. A late Conceited Witch is nice. Liking it. Get a giant. Sure, just get a chonker. In our colors. I don't think we're splashing any of this. Could technically splash this, but it's really just a 6 mana 6/5. Return target creature you don't control with mana value 3 or less. Return target creature you don't control. Oh, bounce spell. Okay. Now I understand. Sugar Rush. I don't think this is a Sugar Rush deck. We'd have to be really low to the ground. Oh yeah, I could have probably taken Sweet Tooth Witch. What did I take instead? Witch? This witch? A different witch? Saw your message, Nick. Really want the Hamlet Gluttons. That's one of the biggest cards that we want. Both biggest in that it's big and biggest in that I want it a big amount. What does Tracker do? Oh, it also... Is Tracker just creatures or is it... Okay, any spell. So this includes Thunderous debut. Sanguine Bond. I guess if you had a lot of food, your food would burn your opponent as well. Just take the 2. Oh, Return to the Wilds is also would allow us to splash. Never stalked by Nightmares. That could be good in this deck. We are getting stuff to splash with, or we could just take Sir Ginger. They're all solid options. Oh, not splash for now. This seems pretty good. We don't have any like self-mill yet, but I could imagine finding some. This could also get found by the Thunderous debut, so it's like a good creature to hit with Thunderous debut. Okay, we're gonna try. Flash white. Hopeless Nightmares. Fairy Dream Thief. Maybe a High Fate Negotiator, just because another nice creature that we could hit with our Thunderous debut. Pick up another Hopeless Nightmare or something. And also we have the Wicked rolls that we can eat to turn on High Fate Negotiator. Yeah. A removal spell. Worth splashing. Because we would want to use the green side first. So we would want to use it probably after we've accumulated a decent amount of mana. We don't have removal yet, so maybe we just take Shatter the Oath. It's expensive removal. But our deck is lacking removal. Our only removal right now is for small things. And then this would be removal for a big thing. Deck's looking decent. Liking the cards that are in it. Taking the mana dork there. Another Hopeless Nightmare. We'll slap that into the deck. What does the Reaper do? Reaper could be good too. Especially for bargaining a lot. I want to lower the curve here. I like the Genealogist as well. Alright, right now we have this that bargains and this that bargains. That's it currently. Still haven't seen a Glutton. This one, if it gets hit by the Thunderous debut, won't drain, so it would just be a 3/5 flyer, which is fine, I guess. I didn't even look at the mythic rares. I probably should have, right? I guess I just assumed if people pass it to me that they weren't good, but I didn't even read them. Creatures in control with counters. Okay, too late. A good fight spell. Or this Reaper again. But yeah, our color is pretty open. We're seeing solid cards getting passed to us. This as well. Okay, I'm going to look at 17 lands. I'm going to cheat. We're going to take a look at how the Reaper is looking. Pretty low. Oh, the removal's good. Still could take the Reaper even though it's got low stats. But I'm not going to. You could take the return because we are splashing the unwhite card so far. Go with removal here. A 2-drop. 2 drops. We're very light on 2 drops. More good solid removal. Sweet Scream Puff would be good in our deck because again we have Thunderous debut. This can kind of fill in instead of the giant. I know I did say we need a better curve, but maybe we should just add some more chonk to hit with the debut. This with fairies, is that what this is? Yeah, it's a little fairy synergy. I honestly don't think we have enough creatures. We're playing a lot of non-creature spells. I don't think Commune with Nature is the way. Verdant Outrider, we're already pretty glut. I got a bit of a glut at 3. Maybe I do take this, and maybe we take more creatures. Now it goes in the sideboard though. Maybe this. Just another 2-drop. when we sack our hopeless nightmares and stuff, we can, or if our little wicked rolls fall off, we do a little extra damage, and I just need 2 drops. Frame search, okay, go for it. Ambush, it does have untap. It's kind of like the Cosmos, right? 1 mana trick. Just doesn't give you flying to get that kill, though. It's more of a defensive Wings of the Cosmos. Take a second Grotto. Make our mana better. Not really building for Witch Stalker. Scarecrow Guide? Sure. We can splash pretty easily now. Got plenty of fixing. This deck, I mean not this deck, this set has a lot of fixing. What about this guy? Creating monster roll token attached to another creature you control. Enchanted creatures get +1/+1. We are considering splashing white, and we do have a lot of fixing. There's the Glutton, though. Hey, Crazy Cowboy. Hello, Crazy Cowboy. Thank you for the raid. Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Oranga Gang. I'm Leo. I'm a Papa Taco. I play Magic the Gathering 99% of the time. And I don't mean just when I'm streaming. I mean in my life. And yeah, we're doing a Magic the Gathering draft here run by a other Twitch streamer named MercurioBlue, who's an amazing person and streamer. And they invited the community to join them on these events. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Do we get the big old giant or do we get the human knight? Knight is a splash. I feel like just giant. Our deck is built for this. 6 mana, or no, 5 mana when you bargain. Hey, thanks for the gift sub, MercurioBlue. Really appreciate it. Shout out MercurioBlue. I did a shout out, but I didn't do like the shout out. I did like a shout out with my mouth, but let me do a shout out with my typing. Is anyone watching Thursday Night Football? Looks like a good game. Alright. Return from the Wilds. What about Will? Scion of Peace. Nah, I don't think so. That's double splashy. We'll take the... Oh, Feed the Cauldron. Some removal as well. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I guess we'll take Feed the Cauldron. Kill their small stuff and then try to drop big stuff to win the game. Oh, more removal. Wow. Which is Vanity, more removal. Another Hopeless Nightmare. We'll just go with the Vanity, I suppose. We're really light on creatures for a Thunderous debut. Oh, you're playing Hearthstone, Cowboy? That's cool. I was playing Hearthstone a lot for a while before I got into Magic. Well, do you play Marvel Snap? The creator of Hearthstone? Which is Vanity, yes. Another Negotiator. I think that's what I want to do. Just cruising here. Okay, black-green. Can make our mana even better. Deck is looking pretty sweet. Got a ton of removal, and then we've got big stuff. That's the game plan. We've got plenty of fixing with the guide, the wilds, the grottos, so we can splash Neva. Good value creature, get something back from the yard. Potentially scry a time or two. And Cowboys all over the TCG world. That's cool, that's cool. What are we streaming today, Crazy Cowboy? Let me shout you out as well. Shout out. Always forget to do this. I'm kind of a bad streamer when it comes to doing stuff. Yeah, anyone who's here who doesn't know Crazy Cowboy, please give them a follow. They've been hanging around with us for a long time. They're an OG. Harriet's Whispers, a discardy. Probably don't need that. Oh, you're never good? Sure. Hey, practice makes progress. 2 years, 2 months. Yeah, honestly, that's near the beginning. I've probably been streaming just 2.5 years or so. You were there when I was a little baby streamer. I haven't been streaming as much lately. I've been doing a lot of rock climbing as my new hobby, and I do that like 2 or 3 times a week, usually after work, which is when I would be streaming. But we got this event by Mercurio, and so I really wanted to be a part of it. I used to do Draft Club on Wednesdays, but that has become defunct. So now MercurioBlue just started this a few weeks ago, or a month or two ago. Excited to be a part of this. Thank you, thank you. Hey, that's wild, Crazy Cowboy. This set is called the Wilds of Eldraine. This is wild. Oh yeah, don't yuck my yum. Sure, I still say that. I'm glad that you that stuck with you. I don't know if we need two Scarecrow guides for one Neva. We are light on 2 drops, so it's Scarecrow guide isn't terrible. But we are gonna have to cut at least one card from here to get to 17 lands, 23 playables. No, I haven't done Peeps and Keeps. Yeah, the timing is awkward because I'm with my son on Mondays, and so the early time, he's still awake, so I'm hanging out with him. And sometimes they do the late Peeps and Keeps, but that is starting during my son's like getting ready for bed, so I'm doing story time and stuff. If I was gonna make it, I would have to cut story time short, which is not something I I want to do. But yeah. Oh wow. Super late conceited witch. Oh wow. Yeah. I'm appreciating this time while my son's still a little one, and I can lay next to him in bed. We can read stories together. I know we won't be doing that forever. Nobody likes Scarecrow guides. One Scarecrow guide, there is a lot of X1 hate, so stuff with 1 toughness can get picked off pretty easily, so that is a reason to not want to play Scarecrow guides. In fact, I might have just talked myself into cutting one and relying on 3 lands and 1 guide. And then we'll put 1 plains in the deck to play our Neva. And right now we're at 24 playables. We want to cut one more card. Last cut would be... Let's see, how's Sky Beast looking? Yeah, we have a lot of stuff. 5 mana. And we're playing a bit defensively. I think I'm okay with this. And then just trying to win with Thunderous Debut, the Big Flyers, and the Hamlet Glutton. Yeah, I'm into that. Right now we have 13 creatures. I don't really want to cut a creature. 13's really on the low end, especially when we've got like a fight spell and the Thunderous Debut. So let's cut a non-creature. We could cut this 5 mana removal spell. Just stick with this one. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We've got a lot of removal. We have Taken by Nightmares, Curse of the Werefox, Candy Grapple, Feed the Cauldron, 2 Witch's Vanities. We'll cut that removal spell. And I think that's the deck. 13 lands plus the 4 lands here. What does this one turn into? A 4/4 green horror creature. When it attacks, create a food. Oh, and exile. That's a solid effect for a creature land. I guess a 4/4 that late in the game maybe can't really get advantageous attacks, but something. Oh heck yeah. We're gonna drop the big boys with this. I do think we needed a little bit of ramp, maybe. But we did not see the ramp. We saw one card that could ramp that I kind of just passed. We have a new friend? New friend. Okay. Assuming we're playing against Slam Dunk. Let's go to deck building. And ignore my my last stream where I went 1-3 with my last draft. Let's delete that. Get that out of that bad taste out of our mouths. Gotta delete some decks. We'll just delete one of these NSL decks. All of these decks are from draft events. Okay. And imported deck. JCVD. Oh, we got, sorry, I have the football game on my phone down here. We got the backup tight end running like Kelsey. Oh yeah, of course they cut to Kelsey with the camera. JCVD. 9723. Oh, that right. Crafty. We did want one planes. Yeah, 3 force is probably not the right mix. The auto land on that app isn't quite. Oh well, maybe it is. We don't have that many green cards, I guess, but we do have a couple of double green. Maybe 3 or oh, and then we have this. Okay, so let me see. How many black sources do we have? 7, 8, 9. This is kind of black, but you don't really want to rely on it. Okay. Maybe it wasn't so bad. What early? This is not an early play. This is an early play. And that's 17 lands, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, hello, Nougat. Look at this. A lot of OG friends coming to town. We got Nougat, Nick, Nino Kunik was here, Mercurio, the Oest of G's. All right. JCVD. We are 0-0. Oh, they canceled the program? Don't like the sound of that. I mean, we're gonna start moving off of their site. I guess they weren't getting the gems from Wizards. You too. Oh, this enters tapped, but play it. Get our black mana going. This one you don't necessarily need to play on turn 1. You know, it's a card discard spell. Let the opponent up a few cards. You know what? I didn't turn on my cardboard live. Let me do that real quick. That's a good one. What are we? Boop, boop, boop. Okay. I don't know if cardboard live's working. If you are interested, if you refresh, it should work. As far as I know, that's how things are. This guy can eat this guy. That'll drain them. Give me 3 life, take 4 from them. We get that far. Take 2. I love taking damage, but sometimes you just gotta. We got a little bit of extra life here. Funny that this gets trample, hexproof, and haste to try to kill Garrick, I guess. Flavor. Let's scry. Yeah, I'll take that. We've got the white mana already. Now we can just kind of trade something off too, knowing that that's going to come in. We're going to go full value here. We're going to play it out slowly. Lost a trick. They're missing blue mana right now. We'll trade off Wicked Visitor. Given the opportunity, so we can get it back with Neva later. They got a trick, that's fine. What's that one do? Something with 1/1 flyers? So they could sack this and get a 1/1 on the board already. Okay. Black. Do we care to kill that? I want a ton of flyers. Something scarier though. This can take care of the flyers. And this can become a 5/4. We'll block it. We'll eat our food. We'll drop the negotiator. Worst. We're not double spelling with it next turn. We are gonna need lands to play our giant cards. The you know, the debut. Monstrosity even really something we need right now? Probably not. We'll just bottom them both. This one work? China creature gets +1 and +1. Okay, you scry when you attack. Okay. Good send. Fine attack. Could have sent before I tapped out, but sometimes you make decisions and then just live with them, you know? That's life. Okay. Happy with that trade. So Neva can come in and buy back our Hollow Scavenger. We can also block pretty aggressively with the Negotiator, and if it dies, we could just bring it back as well. Okay. This one destroys mana value 2 or less. That one's 3. We can kill both our creatures with these two things. Tap their Vigil. Or not tap their Vigil, sack it. Make another flyer to chump with. Okay. I don't know what if there's like a destroy target attacking creature spell. I think there is, right? Where you bargain. Is that exactly what they're doing right here? It's okay. If they do that, okay, no, they're not. Okay. Pretty sure there's a bargain destroy target attacking creature. But if they did that, Neva would come in and bring back our negotiator. Oh, they did find their blue. That'll maybe unlock some of their hand. Instant exile scry 2. Oh, if you control an enchantment. Okay, which we do currently. We won't forever. Care to bring back Hollow Scavenger? I kind of just want to save this to bring back our Negotiator. Our eggs into this basket. Our porridge into this bowl. And make our Wicked Witch and our Wicked Fey Negotiator. And that'll make it so if our stuff dies, damage, we just have to do a little bit more to put them in lethal range. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Choosing to bounce their own card to draw a bunch, rather than take out one of my big guys. They're getting a lot of cards to try to come back with, but they're still leaving the tempo in my favor. I need like some cheap removal. Yeah, if you want to concede, you can. Okay. As far as sideboard goes, we have a removal spell we could bring in. If we need more card draw, we could. If they have some bombs, this is something we could try to bring in to get their bombs out of their hand. But we didn't see that much of their deck, especially since they were mana screwed, color screwed. Oh yeah, this has to go to the graveyard to draw a bunch of cards. I think we just run it back. All right, game two, round one, game two. Not the worst hand I've ever seen. We'll keep it. We have the scry to try to find a good 2-drop or something. Bottom of swamp. Looks like they mulled twice. Sorry, Slam Dunk. Bad luck. Oh, that's a solid card. Did they give us? Oh yeah, I'll take that as well. Okay, we can kill that with the Vanity. Want to get a creature down before the... Yeah, we might just play the Witch outright, and then we can put this Wicked on it. Oh, they're so hopeful. So hopeful, so vigil. And Evolving Wilds, don't need it at this point. We've got fixing. We are paying attacks. Got plenty of lands. We're looking for more action. land first. They did have a combat trick, but Feed the Cauldron will... Oh, they can't block. We have... I take it back. Cancel, cancel, cancel. We could eat something, or we could just sack this to keep looking. Looking for the goods. Are they going to do top or bottom? One of each. We don't have any food synergy, but it's always nice to have food, especially when we're just trying to stay alive to find our big stuff. Spells you cast this turn that are white or blue, cost X less to cast. Doesn't seem that bad, but we'll kill it anyway. Oh, what is it? Oh, if it's your turn, create a food token. My bad. I didn't read that part. Green Puff was a good draw. Get big, get puffy. One when it still has Death Touch, it doesn't lose its thingies. You can make it a monster, so a 2/2. We'll get another creature we can put the curse on to just clear the path for Scream Puff. I wonder what kind of life gain they've got. Yeah, I guess if they want to trade, I'm okay with that. Is this sorcery speed? It is. I think we'll sacrifice that. Just try to find something good to eat. Some life gain synergy stuff with Harry and Will, so I'm assuming they've got some food and lifelink somewhere in their deck. Man, Thursday Night Football's really happening. There's food. What's coming next? Grapple. Grapple the food, sure. You know. Last thing do? Okay, they can maybe double pull up a spell that's coming. That prevents them from sacking it and making an airy, or not an airy, a griffin. Next turn we make expensive food. These are both paying the tax because we're trying to use Grotto for green. This one is also paying the tax, so everything we do with the forest costs an extra mana. We didn't bottom a forest, but we did bottom an Evolving Wilds. Okay. They're digging. Thing I need to remember to do sometimes is put it here on my upkeep at the stop so that I can sack and scry before I draw my card for the turn. So let me see. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we have enough mana to do both. They'll pump the wolf. Sort of deal damage spell, but there will be in white blue. Exile target non-token creature, return it to the battlefield and return it at the beginning of the next end step. It's just coming back. It's gonna drop its thing though, right? Oh, they take the damage though, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Game slam dunk. All right, solid hand. Need to find another creature or two. A good card. Scry to, yeah, like we don't necessarily another land right now. Kill that with the vanity. Kill that with the vanity. Beginning of your combat, if you control a creature with blah 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 blah. Okay. I want to play the vanity. We got to play the swamp. Turn, we might just play the witch. Draw. Oh, stuck on 2 lands. Interesting. We could have used that swamp that I bottomed, huh? Right. Feed the cauldron on that. I'm gonna play monstrosity here. Exiled? Yeah. Unfortunate. More mana screw happening for our opponents. I guess I made a bit of a mistake by not keeping that swamp. Okay. Oh man, I really wish I had that swamp. Alright, it's fine. Go with this. Playing 3 colors. Witches on witches on witches. Now they're unlocking colors. They did top a card there. Scavenger. This one can filter without having to pay that tax. We have plenty of life gain in our hand slash on the board. Race. Honestly, yeah. Bottoming that swamp has been preventing us from double spelling every turn for the last few turns. Thing we want to kill. Draw a card, lose a life. take it. I think we get land here to play Glutton. Otherwise, we're going to probably do Guide and eat food. Land I wanted. Okay, it's okay. Get it next turn. Right now on the board, they have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. 8, 10 damage. So food could kill us. Right. Send 1. Play a little safe here. Could do just Curse of the Werefox, but we'll go black to play the Taken by Nightmares. They're hitting all kinds of land. I don't have big stuff coming down. Okay, we'll throw the Scarecrow Guide out there just to make them eat their food. I think I'm okay with that. Just jumping basically. Trying to stay alive, and then we've got removal and big guys coming down. We could have done the... Oh, that's only as a sorcery. Okay, we could have blocked last turn, right? Maybe? Oh no, they had food. Fine. Eat. Finally get that swamp we we bottomed. Specifically want that swamp. Okay. I have blue mana, so they're not countering our Glutton. And life. Let's see, this could be 5, 8. Hmm. It's gonna send 1. Leave 1 back to block. Gonna have so much removal ready to go next turn. We have 5 mana. Wicked token could be good. Wicked, we could do grapple, we could do wicked, we could do curse. Pump a couple of things by 1. This gives trample, so we could put trample on the witch. Food if we need to kill a big thing. Okay. They could have +4/+4. Kill them on the crackback though. We'll block like this. They have +4/+4. They eat our thing, but it's fine. I'd rather keep the Glutton alive. That's what we're gonna play around. And then, if they have +4/+4 and we don't block, we're dead. Okay. Good so far. We've got removal still. Plus, we're gonna make both of our creatures bigger and tramplier. Or maybe not both. Good. Alright. So that should be game. Just do this. What? Our sideboard is just Shatter the Oath, really, is the only card we might bring in. They had like big single targets that we needed to kill. But I think we just keep it. Run it back. Na 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 na. All right. Here we go. Game 2. Yo, Domino. Welcome, welcome. Hey, we're looking for more Nitrix League players. Check out the Discord if you're interested. This Saturday we're full up, but we do need players for the future Saturdays. But good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. This is the JCVD draft event run by MercurioBlue. We're currently 1-0 and 1-0 in game 2 as well. Missing a swamp here, but we can make it work. We're a little bit off schedule, but this will allow us to play this on 5, which is good. We might just top deck a swamp, Let's look for a swamp. It's a good card, but we want more lands. Red, green. They also were playing a third color? I don't remember. My memory is crap. More black cards. Not really what we want right now, with just Crystal Grotto fueling them. We can make do. Fiery Emancipation. Ooh la la. This is 3 mana, so it does not die to Witch's Vanity, unfortunately. Did hit another land, so we're on schedule for a turn 5 Glutton, which is hard to kill with red-green. 6 toughness is out of reach, I think, for red-green. Not gonna bargain to get rid of Hopeless Nightmare. Sacrifice a creature. Deals 1 damage to any target. That's similar to the Ikoria card, right? Oh, there's no Thunderous debut. We're gonna need a lot more lands to play that. Not gonna bargain this. We could do it just to draw 2 cards and lose 2 life. Probably just play Witch for the full cost. This is just creatures, not you can't throw food at me, so that's cool. If I don't hit land, I will do this next turn for this draw 2. Losing a little value there by skipping that, but when we only have a Crystal Grotto, it's hard to squeeze in 2 mana rather than 1 mana. Dimir, Hopeless Nightmare. Yeah, I love Hopeless Nightmare. Hopeless Nightmare plus Hamlet Glutton is my favorite thing to do. Oof. It'll only get beefed up once. That's the good news. Ah, that sucks. Alright, we're desperate. We're going for this. We are not going to sacrifice our thing, though, because we want to keep it for the Glutton. This is bad. Wow. I don't know where our lands are. Going deep. 15 cards deep. We've seen 4 lands, no black. Scarecrow Guide can help a little. Okay, cool. Then we can scry and try to find a swamp here. That's almost a swamp. Honestly, I'm going to bottom this since we do have Thunderous debut. And just keep looking for lands. Next turn, we have 5 mana. So we could play Scarecrow Guide, Mint Monstrosity. Add the +1, or like it's the protection spells what they had for 1 green. We're gonna have to watch out for that when we're trying to cast this. Okay, and they skipped the treasure. You can see they did leave green mana up, so there's no pause though, so it's quite possible they don't have it. None of these are 2 mana value. Alright. Next turn, we'll have mana for our instant speed removal. Kill that with our Witch's Vanity. We could send the Glutton, remove something at instant speed. I'll get rid of our guide. They didn't need that token anymore, it wasn't doing anything, so that was kind of free. This is okay. Kill something. Kill the 2/2, I guess. Forget what they're splashing. If this adding mana of any color is super important. I know they had a Crystal Grotto. I don't remember if we saw they were splashing something or not. But just in case. Well, they can sacrifice it and ping us. Kill our Minstras. Oh, they didn't do it. Maybe they forgot. The sorcery. Maybe that was just an oversight. I don't know. running into a lot of lands eventually. Okay. So if they were splashing back on the treasure game, so killing the Root Rider Fawn isn't as devastating. Okay, they used the treasure. Yeah, I'll take it. We'll just do the debut next turn. Try to find. We still have big creatures left in the deck. I mean, there's a pause, but there would always be a pause because they have this. I'm not going to risk it though, because I know they have the Hexproof spell. We'll just hope for debut to find some of our flyers. The flyers are 3/4, I guess, so Grabby Giants get in the way of that. We would want to bargain it, right? Not like 100% necessary bargain it, but we got the food, we can bargain it. You gotta ping them for one when this goes in the graveyard. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Yeah, they still got their one green up, unfortunately. I want to take 6 here. Not for the trade. Oh, oh. Okay. My turn. We're gonna keep the food. I guess I could have made that too, but we don't want that guy to die yet. We'll do this if they want to sacrifice their oof. Alright, got it out of reach of the bombardment. Bargain it. Alright, let's look at our top 20 cards, which is all of our deck except for one card. Oh, you know what? This will bring back the giant. Cool. Fire. Alright, that's what I call value. This is a 3/5. That's bigger than a 4/3. I could block it and then sacrifice something though. Picnic Ruina. Yeah, they are splashing. You're splashing too. I don't know if we've got any like draw discard stuff. How much mana do we have? 7, 8. can just pay the full cost tiers. Not really keep our food. Who do we want to send here? Just the flyer, I suppose. Everything else gets blocked. Still keeping green mana up. We're in no rush to cast a removal spell. Okay. And then next turn we could turn our cottage into a creature. Oh wait, no, cancel. We don't need a bargain. I was just saying that. Kind of clicked that by accident. Yeah, next turn we could try removal and create a 4/4. Then potentially create a lethal attack. I haven't seen anyone use the sacrifice effect, I don't think, of the giant. Keeping the green mana up. Paid the land instead of keeping it to discard with the ranger. An interesting one. Okay. Here's the play. Make you wicked. And we'll send this. I know they can eat it with the 4/5. But then that means they're not using it to block our glutton, and then it'll also ping them for 1. Create a food. Oh, I didn't create my cottage like I meant to. Guess we can use the mana for this. Okay. It's a 3/1. I'm okay with that. We'll keep our removal to answer any tricks they might have. We'll also get a counter here and a scry from our this one in the yard. A lot of effects. Autumn. Looking good in the neighborhood. Guys got menace too. That was pretty sweet. Yeah. Oh, a rare. If you have 4 or more creature cards in your graveyard, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, that's fine. It's gonna be too slow. Hey, thanks for the follow. My head's in the way. Yargle? I don't need for my head to be over that overlay. How's your thing going? Oh, we did it. Be right back. I have to pee so bad. Alright, turn 1, Scavenger. For food, it's not like the perfect hand. We're gonna go for it. Oh, wish me luck, Mercurio. Playing here with the best opening hand. We can use our food to get the extra powerful Rowan's Grim Search if we want to. Okay, more land isn't the worst thing when we've got debut in hand. Grapple, keep it. We're not going to eat the food. We've got plenty of things we might want to use to bargain it away. Oh, Tough Cookie is a good card. And grapple it, I suppose. Already made some cardboard, though. We'll just drop their Scavenger. Save the grapple for something else. Have you ever seen an apple eat a cookie? I have. 3 blind mice makes 3 mice, right? Create a 1/1 mask. Oh yeah, and then it happens twice. Yeah. That's where you miss it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got the planes for the splash. That's just +1/+1 until end of turn. Tracker can block those. We could have attacked and did this as a threat of activation. Guess it doesn't have to be 3 mice. You can copy any token. Oh, what? Look at the symmetry. They oofed my food. Oh man. Give me that food back. Wow. Oof. Gonna have so many creatures hitting us. Oh, well, a lot of land. This is instant speed, so we can kind of chill here for a minute. We got our turn 7 and our turn 8 play. Yeah, they're gonna have a million creatures coming our way. Man. Going wide as heck. Let's kill this one. 3, 4, 5. Alright. Taking a big hit here. Hopefully they don't also have removal. Oh, whoops. Is that what they meant to do? Wonder if they... I don't know what that was. Seemed like an accident. Yeah, oops. Oh, they wanted to activate that, so they could have made their food bigger. I see what happened. Okay. Suppose the good news is that we've got big stuff coming down. And also food coming into the game. Skybeast Tracker will make some food. We play our big stuff, we'll gain some life. We're not out of it, and all their stuff kind of is shrunk now. Try to go over the top here. We'll use debut to eat a food. This is when an enchantment enters the battlefield, you tap something. 8 mana, what a bargain. Alright. What's in our yard? It's the scavenger, so we don't need Neva. Go with Scream Puff and one of the flyers, or we could just go with 2 flyers. Let's try to kill them in the air. Best. Eight mana for 2/3/5 flyers. 6. Could have done this before attacking. They can't do that. That's 3 mana. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They could like triple block. I will just leave it. I don't remember we can make this into a 4/4. Here less. Cookie, I suppose. They might spend their mana to make 4/4s to block our giant. They have hexproof here. That's me. All right. Playing around a sweeper. Is that what we're doing? We might be, to be honest. Don't typically want to, but white and black both have a sweeper, and if they're 2-0, they might have some sort of bomb like that. Isn't gonna help our clock too much. I'm playing too scared. Okay, they're building the board, so probably not a sweeper. We'll eat a food. Throw this on the glutton. Doesn't help that much though. We'll throw it on the flyer. All right. I'm gonna go for alpha next turn. Again. All right, we'll play around the sweeper. Creatures you control getting flying and +X until end of turn. Boo. You have one creature with reach. I think we're still dead though. Playing around the sweeper didn't end up mattering. Dad? Guess the ETB is the thing that matters, so having removal doesn't really save us there. We could get this. I'm gonna bring in Ariet's Whispers to just try to pull that out of their hands, because that is 1,000,000 mana. I think that's fine. Maybe we cut a Screen Puff? Okay, that's the play. Yeah, this is the little sideboard in. It's the only way that we could make that card nullified. Little sketch. Make it work. Oh. Yeah. We'll take it. We'll take it. Get some pressure going. Okay, nothing yet from them. Try to bleed them dry. They play single blockers, we can remove them and keep hitting them for 3. Example. Okay, that plays around the vanity, but we can do this. Missed the land drop there, unfortunately. One here is pretty good for them. I mean, nah, we can just eat it with the vanity, that's fine. Okay, cool, this is looking good. Worth bargaining to get... Oh, yeah, like just sacking it? That's true, we could have tried that. Yes, especially since we had 2 of them. This we did pass. We could remove that. I don't know if we need to remove it. Just make the flyer. Yeah, we'll fly, we'll scry, and hopefully they'll die. And then next turn we can put the Wicked token on this and it can get through that, or at least trade with it, I should say. We're burning them pretty quick. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Bottom U. That's too defensive. And now we have this. Oh, I swear we also had food. Looking good in the neighborhood. I said that last time, and then they played that bomb. Yeah, they're gonna eat food, so they have 7 life. We're doing 7 damage, though, right? 4 plus 3. Them a false sense of security. And bang boom. Right. That went very well. Thing new. Another target that we'd probably want to kill. But I don't know if it's worth bringing in this clunky removal for. We just keep it, run with it. All right. For all the marbles. Okay. This. Okay, we do get to do this on turn 4, which will be good. Hopefully we can snag that bomb of theirs. Alright, I think we will just try to grapple here. Not like best target in the world. But we'll do that and just try to keep pushing. This will make a wicked roll, which we can eat with the Fae for the drain. And also make this... Oh. Still, yeah, we'll still slap this on it. I know that they can keep their bomb, but I think it's still worth it to use it now. At least if they're keeping their bomb, they're keeping with only 4 mana. Oh, nope, they dropped it. There you go. Okay. Makes sense. Alright. Into top deck mode. Hit them for 5. It's like that one card from Dominaria that came in and smashed for 5, the Dominion card. Okay, just the land. I need some gas here. Oh, that's not quite what we want at this point in the game, but it'll at least help us find something. Do it now. I guess that's kind of revealing, but it's alright. It'll let us know what's coming up at least. Not like we can make any changes. Bottom, that's good to see. I mean, honestly, Scarecrow guy, we have such better stuff. We'll take the removal spell. Could help things in our favor. So what's better, blocking 4 damage or dealing 3 damage? They're doing 7. I think I'm sending here. 4-turn clock, 3-turn clock. Makes them less likely to... Well, yeah, they'll use removal if they get removal. What am I talking about? Got 1 card in hand. Fudge. Alright, I think that's game. It's not quite game, but top decking and removal there was pretty miserable for us. Need like Glut in here? No, land, okay. Alright, well, I had fun. Find somebody to raid. Let's raid Dirt Nymph, the OG. Thank you. Oh yeah, you got your super special emote, Nick. I think you're one of like 2 people who has that emote. Thanks for using it. The other one is me. Oh cool, you're gonna get in it? If you're in it, that's very exciting. Alright, folks. That's the end. That's all, folks. Which is my catchphrase. Also, we'll be back again next week, streaming some more. Probably not actually, I'm gonna be in Canada. So see you later in sometime in the future. And thank you all for watching. This has been a magical night. It ain't trying to hear what I'm kicking in his ear. Neglected
for now, but yo, it got to be accepted. That what? The life is hectic. I'm so tired. Sheep are counting me. No more struggle. No more energy. No more patience. You can write that down. It's all too crazy. I'm not sticking right.